Good morning, it's Derek Stokes, and who are you?
Philip.
What?
Philip.
Philip what?
Stokes.
Philip Stokes. What are you wearing there, Philip?
I don't know. No, it's not.
It's a Harry Potter shirt.
Yeah.
It says, I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Well, we're up to no good. Actually, we are up to some good. We're gonna go out and, we're gonna go out and harvest some vegetables out of the garden, hopefully. And kind of give you a rundown on what the garden's looking like. It is the weekend, and it is hot. It's gonna be up in triple digits today. Here, Philip, let's go around this way so you don't run over the sunflowers. So it's gonna be a hot one, and we're trying to get some of our stuff done early so we don't get scorched. All right, well, our weed crop is looking really good. Growing lots of good weeds, aren't we, Philip? All right, tomatoes. I don't have any tomatoes coming off yet. The deal is ready for some pickle jars, so that'll start here pretty quick. Oh man, a little bunny rabbit. Let's see if I can get a close-up shot of him. Old Bugsy.
Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny.
Down here with the squash. You guys holler if you see them. He's down in there somewhere.
Is he squash ready?
Yep, we got some squash I need to pick. A lot of squash.
Why tomatoes not?
We've got my mother-in-law, she's wanting some squash. And my grandmother-in-law, she's probably wanting some squash. The corn, it's doing okay. We'll see how it turns out. Silking out. It's not as tall as I'd like. But when we talk about silking out, that's it right there. Can't keep him off the basketball court. I turn my head and he's gone. Alright, so here's those sunflowers. They're about almost as tall as I am. I'm not sure what these flowers are down here. If somebody could throw out if you can identify it by the leaves, you're awesome. Looks like a bud coming out. This right here is just a flower mixture. I don't know my flowers very good. Sure are pretty. I think that's a sunflower. Get transplanted. Cantaloupe, watermelon. Spreading out. Alright, so this is my cucumber patch, and it's kind of overtaking the garden. Well, look through here. Look for some cucumbers, Philip. There's one guy. Yeah, there's a cucumber there. Why don't you pick that one off? That'll be a good little pickle.
Where? Right here?
Yeah, just kind of. So you take. So what you do is you just take your finger like here and just kind of push at the base of it. And pull that pickle off. Cucumber's not a pickle yet. You just take your hand and just kind of, the leaves, just kind of push them over to the side because they can hide. Sure like these cucumbers. I know the Max, they did a little thing on the cucumbers, talking about them. You did? And I just briefly went over it, and they have a lot of nutritional value to them. They are pretty well loaded. Boy, that guy got a little big. I remember one time I was picking cucumbers out of my grandpa's garden, and there was a big old black snake inside that. Oh, those are zucchini.
Zucchini?
Yeah. So you're just going to reach down there, grab the very end of it, and just kind of twist it, okay?
It cuts.
They're kind of pokey down there, but it ain't gonna hurt you. Let's check that sucker out. Man, oh man. There's one vegetable Philip likes. Zucchini. Don't drop them, just set them down in there. You don't want to mess your dinner up. There's one that snuck down in there. It's amazing how fast a zucchini will grow. They grow so fast. And I mean, you just look at these leaves. Look how big these leaves are.
When is corn gonna be ready?
It's like, oh, they're probably a couple weeks out. But just how big these leaves are and then how quick they grow, it's pretty amazing. That one got a little bit big, but should be all right. Is there? Well, bring the wagon over here. We'll... Twist it, like spin it all the way around in a circle. Keep on spinning it. There you go.
The squash grow fast?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I just see lots of babies.
Yeah, even the small ones, you can pull them. I mean, if they're like real small, don't do it. But if they're like this size right here, go ahead and pull that.
I see one, but it's kind of hard. This is a weird one. It's this side or no?
That's fine. Yeah. Put them in there.
Why do they have orange? Hopefully don't drop them.
There you go.
Oh, it's sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, why do you waste all of this like stuff right here? You got a lot more there.
Huh?
See your garden? It's like
I'm planting pumpkins there.
you always leave it open like every year. No,
Dropped it. You fumble.
it's fine. Do not throw two at me. No.
Oh, can't move good.
I want to go swimming so bad today. Oh my gosh.
Philip, what's the deal?
I made a hole in one of them.
Okay, so back it up, Terry. All right. So one thing you got to look at whenever you're planting at your garden is you look at your spacing. So different vegetables require different types of spacing. So this is kind of about the normal size of a squash and zucchini. So you think about the spacing for it. Go down a little bit further, bub. Take a cucumber patch and they can really just get after it, and so you need a little more area for it. So it's a lot of do as I say, not as I do. You need to really pay attention to your weeding. Once they get up to this part right here, it's hard to do much weeding out. Because they get intertwined with the grass and everything else like that. But if you can really spend some time, you won't have to fight the weeds, because they'll actually choke out the weeds kind of underneath their canopy. Let's see. And these guys are good hiders. So, and then I kind of made my squash row a little wider, but still it wasn't as wide enough. You can kind of see I got probably about a 6 to 7 foot span between the rows right here and the corn and the tomatoes, and it's still pretty tight through there. But you also got to look at it this way. You got to utilize your space the best you can and grow. You want to grow as much produce as you can in the area that you have. So you might not have as big an area, so you just do what you can and try to make your land as most productive as it can. These I've never had this happen before. There's a lot of early rotting, you know, like that right there. Oh, yuck.
Why did you pick it?
Well, just get it out of there. I don't know if I should pick it or not, but figured it probably ain't good to have next to the plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one right here is not spiky.
Yeah, here you go, bub. See if you can catch it. Oh man, he's good.
I've seen you land. Oh, it made it here.
Made it, that's what I was playing. And every garden needs a good catcher. This is my catcher. Receiver.
There's one story that you did for.
Oh, hell.
Tell me I dare you.
He wants Phillips wants me to tell you the story of whenever we were kids. Dad told us Dad was working some late hours. Corn needed to come off. He told us boys, hey, you guys get out there and pick the corn. So we were tossing it like this right here and had some laundry baskets that we were putting in there. Well, the next thing you know it, we were seeing if we could catch them in the laundry baskets. And the next thing after that, it was like D-Day bombing. We were throwing them out of the corn patch and trying to catch them as high as we could. Well, we go to shucking the corn, and Dad was here for that. And he noticed that all the corn was busted up. He could see that they had some trauma to them. So we got questions about it, and we're not very good at telling fibs. And we got found out, got in trouble.
Whose plan was it?
I don't know if it was actually a person's plan, but it's just what happened.
Probably you're in that.
Could have been.
You should remember and be like, oh yeah.
Could have been. And these squash, they don't get very big, which is fine with me. I don't like the squash getting very big, but it's a little bit smaller.
Last year was really big.
Than what I'm used to.
Oh yeah, I see a big.
They called it, I think it was a crooked neck squash. So it might be a little different.
Yeah, I see one right there. It was probably disgusting.
I'll tell you these stories of me and my brothers. I've got, there was 4 of us in all. And we were all 2 years apart. So we spent a lot of time together, a lot of mischief. But we were like a band of brothers. We stick together and pretty tight family. Very fortunate, or God has blessed us immensely to have a family and good parents.
It's right where you put it before.
Right there?
Yeah.
Philip, he's spotting these squash for me. The eagle eye. But, that being said, we were a little bit mischievous around the house. And the things we'd get into. Never know. Hey. One hand? Nope.
That's the right squash.
Alright, so we got the vegetables out of the garden. And here it is. Got some squash, zucchini, cucumbers, little squash, some onions, and then I got pickles for pickling. I'm gonna take those up to my mom. She's the master canner. See if we can get us a video of some pickles. I don't know. See if she's up for it or not. Maybe I can get Katie on there too to show you how to make some pickles. She's a good pickle maker. So there we go. I think we're gonna put up a little bit of this and then send the rest of the in-laws, because I've been told they're wanting some vegetables. All right. So one thing Katie's been on to me about is a little project we've had here at the house, and it is staining the siding. We've been working on this today, kind of getting prepped up and everything. This side hasn't been done. We did this by hand and it looks a lot better, but I procrastinate and I try to think of everything I can do besides staining the house. I'm not a big painter, but it's come down to getting this thing done. I have to do it. So I've put it off long enough. I am by no means an expert on this at all. I'm a man of many hats and an expert of none. So we're going to try to at least get a good scald on it. I won't get done today. It's kind of in the afternoon now. Had to go to Lowe's and go pick up some parts. My little sprayer wasn't working quite right. It has missing O-ring. But you gotta see, we got all this to do. And this side down through here is just never ending. But it's one of those things you just gotta do. But Katie, she's been a trooper. She's been out helping me today. So what are we doing?
Staining the house.
What do you think about the staining the house business?
I think I'd rather, let's get it started. Get it going. You've put it off for years.
Something you're supposed to do about every 3 to 4 years. And I've probably lapsed this one, and I've stretched it out a little bit. Yeah, so if it's like an oil change, we're on 10,000 miles on this. We're on 10,000 miles on this staining. So we went and got us some more supplies, and I think we're gonna
do it. Let's go.
All right. Well, I got this side done. Looks a lot better. You approve?
This side, yes.
All right. Got the sweat going on to the next. Well, it's hot. 90 breeze. And sun's going down, but it ain't going down fast enough. If there's still sunlight, then there's work to be done. Catherine, she's a slave driver like that. No, we're doing this together.
Yeah, I'm helping.
She's got it going on. Yeah, we've doing the prep over here on the front side, getting it ready to spray. I'm having to go through and redo a lot of the caulking and stuff on it. Most projects like this, there shouldn't be a whole lot of caulking, but I know who the carpenter was, and so it requires a lot of caulking. So getting that all done, and then we'll spray it tomorrow. But I can't spray in the morning. I guess I could, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go to church.
Do it after church, don't you worry.
Yeah, we'll do it after church. But I got a little birthday party. My nephew Keith, he turns 20. Me and Katie, we started dating. How old is Keith?
4 months old.
Yeah, he was 4 months old whenever we started dating. And I've kind of raised up Keith as my own. He pretty good boy. Maybe one of these days I'll get him on here and see how he acts.
You should have been my kid, they all say.
Yeah. But anyway, so we'll have a birthday party for Keith tomorrow, and then I'll be back over here finishing up on this spraying.
Katie and you.
Katie, yep, Katie will be here. She'll show me the spots that I missed. And
I have not been mean about
no,
it.
you've been good. She's been good about it. It's good to have a second set of eyes on this kind of stuff, because I can get distracted. I was really wanting to can pickles today, but that got vetoed. So I'm glad I'm getting this done.
Yeah, then we can swim.
Yeah, and then we can just chillax the rest of the summer. No more projects or anything like that.
I mean, I don't really have any more.
I've got a bunch of projects left to do.
What?
I need to do some work on goat pen.
Oh, well, that's like, I want like stuff that makes our house look good.
Goat pen's not your top priority?
Well, not really.
But anyways, it's getting...
I think it's kind of relaxing.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be highs in the low 80s tomorrow. super excited about that. Wish we would have got some rain. If you look here, this is like usually marshland, and look at those cracks. It's been a while since I've seen cracks in the ground like this, and that's not good because it's still in June. But hopefully we can get us some rain coming in this way, but it doesn't look like it in the next few days. Katie, you got anything else to tell these fine folks?
No. I'm just glad you're doing this.
Okay. Well, Philip usually says something.
Like and subscribe.
Hit that, ring that little notification bell. All right. Well, I'm going to finish up. I've procrastinated enough. I need to finish caulking. So, guys, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.